component we have header, and one more component we have called page footer. Now when you look into the design, the header was here on the top and the footer was in the last. Are you both not running? For her? Slow internet is not required in that. There is no need of internet in this. The project in your computer, no? There is no matter of internet. Where is another one? Then React will go from hand. So the first, if continuity will be there, then will be very interesting. Continuity break will happen, then big confusion. Okay. Okay. So next target is yesterday your page was working, today why not working? Okay. Concentrate on one point. Don't look into left and right. Look at it straight here. Listen properly. Okay. Okay. Now what is the next work is the component we have created, and we have implemented the header and footer, and all the pages are here. That is scrolling up down in the middle section. Okay. So instead of adding anything on the component level, adding kind of map function, playing with the array or doing something else, what we should do is we should make this page first functional. Okay. What functional? When you click on home, only home component should appear. When you click on about, only about us should come. When you click on contact, then contact page should come. When you click on again, right? So according to user interaction, the page has to load. Okay, that is one requirement. And another requirement is like the component you have created, you need to play with the component. You need to implement the remaining functionality of component. Okay. The remaining functionality is nothing but we need to start with the making from a static page to dynamic page. Okay. So those all are to be done one by one. Okay. Right. So what we should do? First, we should implement the routing, or we should make the component dynamic. Start your server first. Server is started. If you log in Zoom, I'll give you this SRC folder. Then you will come with us. You will follow us. Okay. Zoom. You have Zoom in your system? Zoom, you can't log in. Okay. But we are on different track. You have to take this file and then or ping me hi in my WhatsApp. I will send you in that system. Can you connect with the WhatsApp? Then you need to see only. Will be helpful. No, from next class onwards, you will be along with us. But what we have implemented till now, correct? This file. Okay, so come to the next component. Routing will be the next day work. First, we'll go to the home file, home.js file. You create a component like this, home.js, in which folder? SRC folder. Come to the home.js file. In home.js file, All our JavaScript file, no? It will not come in email. Zip file will not come in email. Go to your email, be transfer. Tell me your email ID. YSH double YSH dot ARKEDIA @gmail.com. Okay, email will come. Check once. Download that file. But will you download in laptop? Gmail you can access in laptop. Then download quickly. Okay, so we can come to the my home file, my home.js file, home.js file, not my home. The file we have called home.js. In home.js, file, what we have written is simple. We have written something welcome and all. So your welcome content is coming here in the browser directly. Here's that coming directly, right? Now you wanted to understand, like, suppose you are creating a page. So your page will not be always only HTML. It will hold some dynamic content, right? So how the dynamic content you are going to print, because this is the part of called as a HTML, including all from top to bottom, all are called as a JSX, right? So we will understand line by line how to print a variable, then how to print multiple variable, how to print the array, how to print the many things one by one. Okay. So you can use a variable called example, let and write a variable called city equal to create a array. So this becomes a normal array. Inside this array, assume you are going to keep some elements. Example, suppose Bangalore, one city name. Add some more city name. Mumbai, add one more city name. Right, add one more city name. Right, add one more city name. Okay. So few city you store inside a array. Now your city variable is holding total 2, 4, 5 elements. 5 elements. In JavaScript, if you remember how to get the length of array, right? Remember in JavaScript how to get the length of array? Array dot length, right? Simple array dot length, array name dot length, right? Here this is now you have this now what you are writing. It is not only JavaScript code. This becomes a JavaScript plus you can say HTML together. This portion becomes a JavaScript and this portion becomes a HTML. Now you are going to combine all JavaScript code also HTML code also together, and that will be called a JSX. Rule regulation we have written in developer guide. Now next question is like this is the HTML area. This is the HTML area. Inside the HTML area, how can you write the JavaScript code again? Right? Very simple. You have to open the flower bracket and close it. So this is called a string interpolation. A string interpolation, the double flower bracket you are opening and closing, a string interpolation. Through that, you can print any statement inside the HTML under the React. So now, when we open the curly bracket, it is called a start of the JavaScript. When we open like this, it's called a start of the JavaScript. A start of the script. In the HTML, you have idea how to open the script and close the script. So assume when you open the curly bracket, it's called a start of the script. And when we write like this, it's called a end of the script. That meaning this area belongs to what? JavaScript. Between curly bracket to curly bracket belongs to what? JavaScript. At this place, you can write any JavaScript code now. Okay. Limited according to JSX. Now our array name is called city. Dot length. You write easily the length of city will print inside your page. Easily the length of city will print inside the page. Right, save it and look into the browser. you will see the length is saying like welcome home and how many? 5. That is called length of your elements. Length of elements. Length of elements. Change the text, make it meaningful. Call city, total city. Total city, city dot length. Now next line, we need to write something. Next line, we need to write something. That says like when you are going to write multiple line of JavaScript code again, how again you will follow. So first point, you have to put some kind of any kind of tag, maybe division, paragraph, H1, H2, whichever you want. Inside the city array, we have 5 elements. We want to print the Mumbai. So Mumbai is available on which location? 2 we have. So we can write here city of, not 2, city of 1. City of 1. It's a start from 0. So city of 1. City of 1 will give you the Mumbai. Check it. Paragraph open close, write city of 1. Mumbai will come. City of 1, Mumbai will come. Mumbai will come. Printing Mumbai. But inside the array, total 5 elements we have. So how many times you can write paragraph? You have to write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If there is a 200 city from India, then what we have to do? But you can't write, no? Tomorrow someone will delete one element, what will happen? Tomorrow someone will add one more element, then what will happen? We need to hire a developer to delete the code and add the code. Right? So that will become a what? Lengthy process. Okay. We have option now. That's called a listing function. In JavaScript, we have seen there's a function called map function. Okay. Map function is integrated with the JSX. So under the HTML code, we can write the map function, and with the help of map function, individual element we can read from array, and after that we can print inside the page. Okay. So in JavaScript, I hope we have seen map function, how it works. Exact same you are going to write here also. A small changes will happen. We need to wrap with the HTML code. Okay. So open the curly bracket, close the curly bracket. Why? Because we are going to write JavaScript code. Map is a function of JavaScript. You have to write inside the. No, map is a JavaScript function. You cannot write in HTML. No, you have to write inside the script. So again in React, how to start the script? Curly bracket open and curly bracket close. That is called a script start and a script close. Written. Right? So condition is clear, no? Condition is in front of you. You have the data inside the array. Length you printed city.length inside the curly bracket. Now we discuss, okay, curly bracket open represent the script start, and curly bracket end represent script end. But we wanted to run the map function here. So what we have to do? Again, we have to start the script and close the script. So curly bracket open and close. What is your array name? City.map. City.map. Now map function will go under the city variable, and one by one it will bring. From where to where? From the city, individual element will go to the map. From city, individual element will go to the map. How many times? Total 5 times. It will start from 0 and it will go till length -1. Map will take care. Increment, decrement, map will take care automatically. Okay. Right. Now inside the map, when the map function is reading the elements from the city, map function will split into 2 parts. First will be called as a element. I'll write here called city name. And second will be called as a position. I'll write called as a index. So when this map function will start executing, Bangalore will come first because it's available on 0 position. Map function will read the Bangalore and it will split into 2 parts, their value and index. Value will go to the city name and the index will go to the position, will go to index. Position will go to the index. Element will go to the first variable and their position will go to the second variable. Okay. First variable is going to hold the value and second variable is going to hold the position. So what is the value? Bangalore will go to where? City name. What is the position of Bangalore? 0. Will go to where? Index. Next, we will write again fat arrow and come inside. Fat arrow and come inside. Okay. In JavaScript, we used to write console.log. Correct? We used to write here, there. But here console.log you are not going to write. You are going to write again return. Okay. You are going to write again call a return. The map function is a kind of going to do process of your data, reading the element one by one and returning back the element to the browser. Reading the element and returning back to the browser. Return. Inside the return, now inside the return, only city name you cannot return. It must come within the tag. So what we'll do, let's go under the map, right? Return part. Under the return part again, right? You can see in the beginning, when you have written the return, what you are returning? HTML. Similar way, when we are writing the return here, from here also we can return the HTML only. So for example, p tag open and close. P tag open and close. P tag open and close. Some other subject also you are learning in home. Any other topic subject you are learning in home? Which one? That's what. This work I am doing last 10 years. Okay, after looking into the activity, I'll come to know how many hours you spend. Clear or not? See, in market as of now, I'll tell you fact. Okay. Java opening will come or not, that I don't know. But React opening will come guarantee. Okay. Focus in one area. Make a strong any one area. Start the career. Work for 5 months, 6 months, 1 year. After that, if you don't want also, the company will force you to learn. Okay. But first, company will not hire you if you are Pongal, if you are Khichdi in all the technology. You must be expertise in any one. Okay. Java is a big area. Dedication time is required. React is also not a small area. It has also an unlimited, infinite. There is no end at all. Correct. Now, two endless syllabus is there. Two endless syllabus you took in both the hand, and you are running with the equal energy. Right? What will happen? Both sides need sufficient effort. Time is limited. Unbalance will happen. You can't manage it. Okay, one by one learn. Okay, learn Java, Python, anything. I'm not saying not to learn, but one by one. Be expertise in one, then spend the time on second. Learn one, keep inside. Okay, then learn second and then mix together. Will be helpful. Okay, at a time both you cannot do, or you can do. I don't know, but try it. Okay, try one by one. Okay, now come to the point. Because of that, you are looking like surprised. After looking at the face, I'll come to know. Okay, so look at here. So what happened? Map we open and close, right? Inside the map, what we follow? Inside the map, we split the element into two parts. That is called element and index. Now again, the map has to return something. So what is going to return? P tag. Okay. But inside the P tag, this city name we cannot write. Inside the P tag, this city name you cannot write because city name becomes a JavaScript variable. Correct? Index becomes a JavaScript variable. You cannot write under the paragraph directly. Okay. For example, if I write here, see what is happening? City name is printing. Since the city name is holding some kind of value, so you have to use again that string interpolation. What is that? A script open and again a script close. A script open and a script close. Now you see what will happen. Printing all the city name. You can see all the city name will get printed inside your page. All the city name got printed inside the page. Now you will feel like there is so many confusion in this line. Where is the curly bracket open close and then multiple time function open close map open close, right? But this line will look like this line you can write after closing of your eyes also after 3 for example, right? Because this much is always fixed. Array dot map. Array dot map. Every time is a fixed. Now element and index is always fixed. Inside now what type of output you want to generate? You want to display the table, you want to display the paragraph, you want to display the which one? That HTML idea we have, bootstrap idea we have. Those idea you are going to integrate here. Okay. So this line now from beginning to last what is written, this is not JavaScript. And even this is not as a HTML. It is called as a JSX. J, S and X. You are combining HTML as well as JavaScript together. That's called as a JSX. Okay. Leave this file, come to the next file. In this file, one warning is there that we are not looking into that console. We will see the console part tomorrow. Okay. Some more changes is required. That one warning will be there if you look into console. But that is the tomorrow task. After getting idea how the map function work and how to read the element and how to display inside the page. Okay. So home file is work. Next, what we have next? Next we have called about. In that also we'll play with some array. Come to the next file. Array.js. So it's working, right? Working for all or error? Some 2-3% says working. Okay. Come next. To the next file we have called about.js. We'll go to the about.js. About.js. Where are you? About.js. Okay. Come in about.js. Remove this static part. What is that? Remove that static portion. And in this file, again we'll create an array. Again we'll create an array. And we'll try to print that array in different way. The paragraph you have printed, where it is going? New line, right? Again, we'll create array only, single dimensional array, and we'll print some different design. So there we'll apply, okay, how we can apply some CSS and all. Right, come inside. Okay, so write again some item name, something we can write. Let called something item. Right, item. Now go inside, add something. Apple, water, milk, single quote, double quote, both is okay. You can follow anything is fine. Rice, onion, something, dal, something we wrote. Okay. Right. Come down below. Right here, item list. Total item colon item dot length. Item dot length. Okay, now come down. Again, what will follow? Map function, curly bracket open close, item dot map. Right, inside will go. We'll write here call name of the item, as well as we'll write call index of the item. Right, come inside and write again call return. Return. Use p tag, no problem, but for that we can write a class. Class name something item. Class name as item. You can follow here two things. First print as index and then write a dot also, and then you print call name of the item. Name of item. So what will happen? This will also return the similar, but for the paragraph tag what you are generating here, for p tag we given a kind of a class. For that we can write as a line of CSS and we can change some button. Hope it should work. About also printing the items. We'll go to the CSS file. Index.css we have. There we can do something. We have written a class. In JSX, we don't have any property called class. Property name is called class name. Their N must be capital. Class name N should be capital. We can write some CSS for this item class so that we can display total 3 blocks, 3 items in one line. We can display a little big font size, something, so that it will look better. Printing. Okay. Now, see how many lines are inside the map function? 4, 5 lines only, no? Number 1, map. Number 2, return. Number 3, elements. And number 4, closing of the map, return. And number 5, closing of the map. Right? To do this much in JavaScript, you have to write a function. Inside, create an array. After that, in HTML, create a division. Right? Next, create a button. Button, click all the function. Run the map, run the loop, create the paragraph. And again, through inner HTML, send to where? Browser, through HTML. Right? And here, because you are already inside the HTML, loop where you are running under the HTML, correct? So what will happen? It will reduce the lot of time. Plus complexity level will get reduced. See, you have full freedom to write inside the JavaScript. You are able to write the HTML code easily, right or wrong? But in JavaScript, this we have to keep inside a variable. And next year, if you have opened double quote, don't open double quote again. Right? If you have opened the single quote, don't open the single quote again. If double quote, then single quote inside, single quote, then double quote inside. Okay. But those all you have full freedom, right? Double quote, single quote, no problem. Right? Inside HTML direct JavaScript, under the JavaScript direct HTML, right? And then people have given the name called JSX. Okay. Come to the CSS part now. You have a class file called index.css. In that, you can write the CSS for item class. Item class, right? Display, inline block. Inline block. After that, apply the width, 33%. Then write the font size. Font size, 25 pixel. Text align center. Text align as a center. display in line block with 33%, font size 25 pixel, and then text align center. So where you call this item class, everywhere your item will come in same line, and after that certain width will get applied, 3 item will display in one line, and then hopefully it should look something like this. 3 item fitting in one line. Font size we can increase to somewhere more, 35 pixel. Deep font size will appear. Font size 35 px, look like big items. See. Okay, ready? Look like this or something else? Something similar? Hmm? Hmm? Shape changes. How shape changes will happen? Okay, 5 we give, then 3 will come in one line, 2 will go to the next line. That also will print in the center. This class we have written city. Inside the city also if you apply this class, which file? Home file. CSS code I am sharing in your chat. In case here there you can use this code. Right, in home file we have p tag. There also we can write class name item. Class name as a item. So everywhere it will appear 3 city in one line, remaining 2 will go to the new line. Again here, okay, so single dimensional array you are able to run and display. Next part is if you have array of object, like suppose there is a kind of product item you displayed in the about.js file, item you displayed in about.js file, only name of the item. If there will be price of the item, if there will be quantity of the item, details of the item, then how you will arrange the array, right? In that case, we have to make the array of object. Your data should be in the form of object, and then again similar map function will work, right? So which component is coming after this? Home is ready. This is also ready. Next is called as a contact. So we'll go to the contact.js file. Right? So no error. In your project, not in my project. No error means where in your project. Okay. Okay, good then. Come to the next file. That is called your contact. Contact.js file. Okay. In contact.js file, first create array of object. Let's go here. Let okay, customer equal to right, curly bracket will be inside. So one object. You will write here call name, Ganesh, age 30, city Bangalore, education name, age, city, and then edu. Right? So one element is ready. Now we need to add some 3-4 elements. 3-4 element will add. 3-4 element will add. One element is ready. Come down. Add next element. If you're writing only number, no need of double quote. If it is a string, then double quote is required or single quote. City, Pune, edu, BTech. Right? So let's add at least 4 users. 4-5 user you can add, no problem. 6 user you can add. Right? Education is your wish. You can keep anything. I kept for every user BTech, BTech, BTech. Just arrange this data properly first. Okay. Even we should have a skill how to create array of object, how to create the JSON manually. Okay. So I've shared the content in the chat. Array is ready. Print the length below. Total customer. Customer dot length. Remaining all paragraph we can remove. Remaining other paragraphs we can remove. This would give us the length. How many? Inside array, how many objects you have? How many curly bracket you have open and closed? Each curly bracket is going to count here as a one object. And then multiple object you kept one place becomes an array of object. Length is coming. Length is coming as a 6, right? Let's go now. You can use the map again here. Now for every user, you have total 4 property: name, age, city, and education. 4 property. Okay. We can display in table also, and we can display under the normal division also. Okay. Since it is a array of object, will be better in table. So write a table. Align equal to not required. Cell padding you can write. Give somewhere 10, 12, 15, anything. Border 1. Border color also. Some color you can give, green color. Number you can write in double curly bracket also, or you can write here in the which one? You can write under the this one also. Both options are there. Because if sometimes cell padding is dynamic, then how to manage it? So we can put inside the curly bracket, and then the variable will decide what will be the cell padding. Okay, because of that, VS Code says you can keep a flower bracket also. Okay, green, and then cell spacing. Cell spacing as a 0. 0. So you will get the single line border. Okay, you will get a single line border. Now, in React or Angular, when you are going to create the table, when you are going to display the data in table, okay, in that case, it is compulsory to follow the T head and T body. It is compulsory to follow the T head and T body. In React and Angular, both the places. T head and T body. Right, called T head, TR, T head, TR, TH. How many columns will come? We can keep one serial number. Then one column is required for the customer name. Full name we can add here. One column we can add for the age. That will call age only. we can add one more column th for city, and one more column we can add college education. Serial number, full name, age, city, and education. Okay, check now. It's generating one table. Basic structure of table will come static. Next, we'll follow the T body. Under T body, you have to open the curly bracket and close. Now you are going to generate the TR dynamically. Okay, how many customer you have, that many time the map will call, and that many TR it should create. Right, follow the map, that is called customer dot map. Okay, customer dot map. Info we can write here from customer. We are transferring the data to info one by one. From customer, you are transferring one by one to info. After that, what will be the value of info? Just move the mouse and see. Move the mouse on info and see what will be the value of info. Info becomes a parameter of map function, where info will hold the name, right? You can see info will hold the name, age, city, and edu. Right? Now, where that value is going to come from, you can see this array. We have multiple array, right? Multiple array is only one, but the number of elements are multiple. So when the map will start at the first iteration, when the first iteration will happen, Ganesh details will go to this variable called a info variable. There you will find name, age, city, and edu. Second loop will happen. That time Mahesh details will go to where? Info. Okay. So from one array, individual object will get transferred to which variable? Info variable. So under the info variable, to understand, when I move my mouse here, it says like under the info, you can get the name, age, city, and edu, right? So we are going to print the same. Return tr follow the td. Index you can print as a serial number. 0, 1, 2, 3 will come. Next td will be info.name. Info.name. So since we are under the table, so every iteration we have to return a tr. Then only it will follow the structure. And under each tr, how many td we required, that based on the number of heading. So total headings are 5. 5 heading we have. So here also we have to create total 5 td in every loop. info dot age, name, index, name, age, city. Will print call city, and then you will print call edu. Info.edu. Info.edu. Working? So data come from the array and get list inside the table, and that look like this. Table align you can give, width you can give, all is fine. Write it. Let me know also running for how many people, or if anyone have error.
Is there any possibility we can store entire HTML in one variable and then
Condition. Like suppose you want to write here, if city is Bangalore, then blue color. If city is Mumbai, then green color. Correct? So what you have to do? You need to call a function. Inside the function, you need to pass the city. Under the function, you have to write a condition. Correct? If it is something, then put a variable and return the variable.
No, I'm saying like this entire tag, whatever inside.
We can put in a
array, whatever array is remaining.
We can create it, we can generate a entire data and we can store in a variable and we can print wherever we want. We can return that variable. That is also possible. Those work only you are going to do in the project. This is to understand the flow, how flow is happening, right? In the beginning stage where the data comes, how you are going to read that. If this concept is clear, then instead of doing return here, don't print here, run the loop here itself. Before return, run the loop, store everything in a variable, and then come inside the return and return the variable. That's all. Variable will give everything. Working? Okay. So table, I will be shifting in the center because it's coming in the left side. I will apply the align property as center, and I'll do something width property also. Width equal to somewhere 60-70%, so that it will come in middle and it will look little better. It will come in the middle and it will look little better. Right? Something like this. Look like easy or interesting. Now, easy or difficult or interesting. Three options is there now. Easy, difficult, and interesting. You should not say easy because complexity is about to come. Okay. We cannot say easy, complexity is about to come. These all are around the syllabus. Okay, these all are where around the syllabus. Okay, React syllabus is still next step. Okay, React syllabus start from the routing. React syllabus start from where? Routing. Like suppose multiple pages we have now. When we click on the link, so what should happen? Pages will load, right? Pages should load. Okay, different pages should load. It should not be like all the pages should come at the same time. Okay. This is we are learning how to create a component, how to call it in component, how to do the printing and all, mapping and all. What we have seen in JavaScript loop and all, how to do in the React. Okay.
The table values why they are in header and then CSS.
We have written for container. We have a here class called container. For this container, we have written align sample. We should say interesting, don't say easy, and don't say difficult also. Because you don't have any other alternate option. Or alternate option is there? No. If alternate option is there, that is easy, it's difficult. Okay. If you will say difficult, then you are making yourself overload. Okay. So don't say difficult also, because difficulty is about to come. Now it is okay. We are writing less line and getting more output. Getting right less and get more. Same thing is happening, no? Less line and more output. Less line and more output. Okay. Okay. So next will be this component. We have one more component that is called service component. Okay. In service component, data structure will be little different. Data structure will be called nested object. Object inside object. You can say array inside array. So how to do that? Let's come to the service page. We have a file called service.js. Service.js. Okay. In service.js, right? You can create the variable outside also. It will work because before function, if you write become a global variable, inside function you can write easily. Write let all service equal to open and close the inside. Okay. All service. Now under the all service, let's go to the property called software, not software, category colon some value, like suppose software. Then next call data as array. Next category call marketing data as array. Data as array.
Global variable can be used in other document or home page.
You have to export it, then only you can use. You have created in this file. In this file, you can access anywhere. But if you want to access in some other file, then we have to export it. You see, function you have written. Our services, right? Our services is become as a fat arrow function, work like a variable. In this function, we can call anywhere, but we are written below export. Why? Because we wanted to use somewhere else. Similar with this variable you are creating, in this file you can access anywhere, there is no problem. For this file is a global, but this variable will not be allowed to access in some other component until we export it. Export means you are allowing it. Okay, anyone can access it. Okay, now go to the. So when you are trying to export a variable from one page to other page, it should not be based on let, and even it should not be based on var. Why? Because the content of let variable and var variable can change easily. Whereas you have to use here called const. You see here, before our services, why we are written const? Because there should not be duplicate or anyone should not change the value of our services. Whatever the data come from this page, that should be the content of our services. Okay, somewhere value should not get changed or variable should not become a duplicate by mistake also. So when we are trying to make something like that, you create one place and use multiple places, the variable or function must declare as a const. Okay, but we are accessing in current file, no problem. Okay, data you wrote. Now write call some technology name you can write here. In software market, we can go for something PHP technology. We can go for Node technology. We can come to Java technology. We can come to the Python technology. Okay. When we come to the marketing, we can go to the sales. We can go to the BPO. We can go to the banking. We can go to the some kind of education. Okay, so you got a small array where you have the data in the form of nested array format, object inside object inside. Okay. How to print that? So hope your array is ready. Headline, let it be our services. Remove this paragraph. Headline, let it be our services. Remove the paragraph. Use the map function here. All services map. All services dot map. Service, comma index. Service, comma index. Service, comma index. Return. So whichever, wherever we have written the map function, everywhere we have left with one error. That error I'll guide you tomorrow. Division open close. And inside that, class name equal to what we have written, item. Let's write item class only, so that it will print. Follow the H3 now. Service dot category. Service dot category. Service dot category you print, and print in a paragraph below. Service dot data dot length. In one service, how many type of services are there? Service dot data dot length. Service dot data dot length. This you can write under the H2 is also okay. Category name we can write under the H2, will be big font size, and then length you can display under the, you can say paragraph, it will be a small font size, and check it. How many category you have written? All category name, and in each category how many data you have, services you have under each category, that length. Okay, hope ready. Check now. Go to the service block. It is showing software how many? 4. Marketing how many? 4. 4 for both the places. You can print here also in the same line, service.data.length. Instead of printing in the next line, we can write here also. Service.data.length, print paragraph we can remove. So it will remove the, it will reduce the space. Something like this. Service.data.length. In the same line you can write. Next, printing the service will be the next class work. Working? Same line? Okay. So this is for one day is enough. Next we'll see tomorrow. We will understand how to read the data from this nested array. Right? And after that, we'll go for the routing. Font size is big, you can reduce that also. H2 is bigger, you can reduce that.
It's been written in by the data.
Nested will write tomorrow.
So every return there will be a data system.
Same. Again, we'll write here another map function. Again, service.data.map. Again, return. Inside also, if you have next array, then also return. Give a line center. Where you have written? You follow the class name, container. C is capital. C capital. Because in Java, every line starts with a capital. Change to C small, it's not same now. How many? Hey, when is the Sankranti?
13, 14, 15.
3 days holiday. Where is that? 13. This is the Saturday, Sunday, right? Saturday, Sunday, and after that, Sankranti, which date?
Sunday or Saturday.
Then no problem. Go.
Home term, sir.
Go then. No. Saturday is the 14th. 15th is the Sunday, right? And before that, also Friday also need holiday. That only I'm asking, no? Like when you people have planned accordingly, because Saturday, Sunday we have already holiday. Saturday, Sunday already we have holiday. Right after that, when? Monday. We'll think, no problem. We can book ticket and go.
Actually, 10th I have a weekend.
10th. Okay.
And I can come to 7 I have one stay lessons.
Attend few days online only.
9th I'm going to.
No problem. You can attend.
22nd I'm college lesson. 23rd I come.
No problem. Okay then. Hope done for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Project I want.
Which one?
Project. Project design.
Come there, no, Arta. Welcome. Well,